note, what you will learn in this video is based entirely on scientific analysis. If you truly love your dog and want to understand them in the best possible way, do not skip this video. In 6 points, you will get to know your dog better. And especially the last point is the most important. Watch until the end. Your dog approaches you, tail wagging slowly, and fixes their eyes on you. Just as you reach out to pet their head, their warm tongue begins to travel across your cheek, your chin, even the corner of your mouth. Sound familiar? We all mistake this for love. Dogs kiss like this. They love me so much, we say. And sure, some of that may be true, but here's the thing. That wet tongue traveling from your chin up to your cheek is likely carrying a far more complex, far more ancient, and somewhat surprising message than you ever imagined. And if you're misreading this behavior, which you probably are, you might be missing the purest instinctive signal they've been sending you for years. Today, we are going to decode 6 hidden messages behind that tongue. And especially the last one will reveal your dog's trust and loyalty in a way you never expected. Because this licking act is not just love. It may be the outward expression of a thousands of years old survival mode, a pack ritual, and a silent health check. If you're ready, let's begin.
1. This is not a kiss. It is an ancient puppyhood reflex. Most people assume this is a simple matter. Dogs love humans, they lick to show affection, and does it end there? The thing is precisely this. If licking were just a sign of love, why would they specifically target your face? Why not your hands or your legs, but exactly that area where you breathe, taste, and where your scent is most concentrated? Have you ever wondered? The answer actually dates back thousands of years. It is hidden in the wolf howls echoing across the steppes. Wolf pups, from the moment they are born, begin licking the corners of their mother's mouth. This is not a cute gesture, but a matter of life and death. Wolf pups lick their mother's face to trigger her to regurgitate the digested meat from her stomach when she returns from the hunt. This is one of the most fundamental survival codes nature has imprinted on them. Your dog, living in a house full of belongings, with a food bowl that is always full, still carries this ancient code. Every time they lick your face, deep within their brain, a signal is being sent. You are my caretaker. You ensure my survival. Share your attention and love with me.
2. Face licking is a sign of the highest respect and appeasement. Now, it is time to dive a little deeper into the details. When your dog licks your face, they are not just exhibiting a puppy reflex. At the same time, in the language of all canines, from wolf to dog, they are generally offering you their respect and submission. In the wild, lower-ranking members of a wolf pack lower their heads and lick the alpha's chin when they approach. This is one of the universal ways of saying, I am not a threat. I recognize your authority, and I am part of a peaceful pack. Your dog, when they reach up and lick your face in the evenings, is actually silently swearing an oath to you. You are my leader. I do not want to disrupt the peace of the pack. On the contrary, I want to protect and watch over it. 3. They are analyzing you with a special organ in their palate. Have you ever noticed your dog suddenly stopping while licking you, pulling back slightly and wrinkling their nose as if tasting something? This is not a random pause. This is a biological scanning moment. Dogs have a special sensory organ in their palate called the Jacobson's organ. This organ works just like a chemistry lab. It instantly analyzes the sweat, pheromones, and cell residues it collects from your skin. When they lick your face, especially around your mouth, they collect all the chemical clues in your breath, saliva, and skin, and can even read your emotional state and health. A study conducted at the University of Arizona revealed that dogs can detect changes in their owner's oral flora. So when your dog licks your face, they are actually asking, how are you today? Are you stressed? Is everything okay? And they can do all of this with just a few seconds of contact. Isn't that fascinating? 4. They are chemicalizing the bond between you with a mutual oxytocin rush. If at this point you have started to understand your dog's licks, and I think you have, now hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe, because this information is the product of deep research, and it needs to reach people who do not just love their dogs, but genuinely want to understand them. Let's continue now, because things are getting even more serious. The act of licking is not only a means of analysis, but it also has a healing effect. Just like every loving interaction between you and your dog, them licking your face triggers the release of oxytocin in your brain. Researchers at Linköping University have proven that every positive physical contact between dogs and their owners significantly reduces stress levels and increases the bonding hormone in both. That wet, warm contact is actually one of the purest forms of touch and receiving attention. Your face is one of the deepest, most sensitive, and most personal parts of your body. Allowing your dog to get this close to you is one of the most concrete proofs of the trust between you. With every lick, the invisible bond between you grows a little stronger, and you will feel a little more that you belong to each other.
5. What if the licking becomes obsessive? Then it is a cry for help. So what happens when this behavior never stops? If your dog continues to lick your face for minutes on end, even until you gently try to push them away, this has now gone beyond affection. Constant and obsessive licking is often an outward expression of tension and anxiety. Just like you biting your nails when stressed, dogs may resort to licking to soothe an inner restlessness. This can be a silent cry for help, saying, "Calm me down. I am anxious. Give me reassurance as my pack leader." In such a situation, instead of scolding or pushing them away, stopping to speak in a soothing tone and petting them gently is the most important thing they actually need.
And here is that big secret. If they suddenly stop licking, you must listen. And now we have arrived at that big secret we mentioned at the beginning of the video. If your dog, who rushes to your face with excitement every day when you come home, loving you with licks, and has never missed this ritual for years, suddenly stops doing it one day, please do not ignore this. Dogs are creatures of habit and loyalty. When they break a bonding habit this deep, they are most likely trying to tell you something. Sometimes the cause can be physical. A wound in their mouth, a gum infection, or a stomach upset could be preventing them from licking. Or sometimes the cause can be entirely emotional. A change in the pack, a tense atmosphere at home, or a health issue of yours that you were not aware of could push them to withdraw. The important thing is to notice this silence. Your dog chose to lick you because they trusted you, saw you as the leader of their pack, and tried to make you happy. If this situation changes, they are not being moody. On the contrary, they are trying to communicate with you. Listen to your dog, observe them, and consult a veterinarian when necessary. Because this warm, wet contact is never a simple thing for them. That tongue traveling across your cheek, that curious nose reaching toward you, that friend looking at you while wagging their tail after every lick, they are not just showing you love. Every night, they whisper the world's oldest promise to you. You are my pack, you are my family, and I will always be by your side.